ain't like coming out when the weather's like this. But when I looked at the weather on Ventusky, it didn't show that it was going to rain. It just had the odd blue patches of rain. But like I say, it's been mostly raining since I left South Shields to come here. And I've done about 77 miles to get to where I am, where I've just parked from South Shields. So 77 miles I drive to let the dog out. Now if that's not devotion to your dog, I don't know what is. Back again. Yeah, so you still see the chimney of the cottage just there, look. It's quite a high chimney, so you can see it from quite a distance away. Because obviously you start going back downhill, so you start seeing it. And then about 100 yards before you see the car, you can start to see the full cottage again. Right, so it's very fine drizzle at the minute. So this water will be going on my lens, spoiling my recordings. Right, so tissue out, wipe it. There's loads of mist blowing this way now because the wind's blowing at us at the minute, so it's bringing the rain into my face. So if it starts getting heavy, I'll have to pull my hood over my head, and then this my waterproof hood over my head again. And the grass is starting to make them barf already. That's what it's for. They eat the grass to bring stuff up out their stomachs, because it just wraps around their intestines, and it just creates that reaction where they barf and bring up bile and shit and anything that's they want up from their stomachs. So I give him his breakfast before we came out. Like, cause tea time I give him half a tin of butcher's dog food with 2 big handfuls of dry biscuits mixed in, and then I did the same again this morning. Give him the other half of the tin that was opened with the 2 handfuls of biscuits again. Here's the first look at the Lewis burn down there, look to the right. So it comes underneath the bridge at the cottage, it comes along the back of these trees, then snakes around and starts coming towards the road that I'm on now, and then you just follow it all the way up because it's on your right until you get to the metal bridge that goes across it further up, then it's on your left. Come here, you, come here, come here, good boy, son. I haven't brought his leader this time, like, don't need it when I'm out here in the remote wilderness. It's starting to get a little bit heavier now, the wet stuff. You can see all the little droplets going into the water as circles where the rain's dropping into the river. Wipe the lens again. I'm just going out to do this all the time. But you can see how dry the Lewis burn is. You can see all the boulders on the bottom, where normally you wouldn't see all that because it'd be full high with water and fast moving, creating the whitewater rapids. just got my normal walking shoes on that I wear every day. Never bother putting my leather boots on because I knew I'd be just walking on stone tracks. But if this rain continues, I'm going to start getting soaking wet. Right, so this is the first reversing point that you come across on your right. So there's no wind, there's not a breath of wind, it's just light drizzle that's spoiling the day. It's still close warm because it said it was going to be 17 degrees. Good boy, son, good boy. So he just took himself off to bed last night. He's getting used to staying at my house, like, and he's getting used to my routine when I'm getting ready to switch everything off and go upstairs to bed. He knows, and he just goes into the kitchen, goes to lie down in his bedding in the gas cupboard. That's his bedroom. I don't have dogs upstairs in my rooms. No way. Right, so as you can see, the Lewis Burn's a little bit wider here, and the water's that low. You can just step across there to all those dry stones to get across on the other side if you wanted to. Right, so there's that couple of logs on the right hand side of the road further up. Look, what I pointed out last time I came up here. My recordings are going to be shit with this constant drizzle. Wait the lens again. There he goes. Hopping through the long grass, look. It's all swamped down there, now it'll be water underneath the grass, the reeds. He's just shut loads of water off him, so it must be really deep there where he's just run down through the water underneath the grass. It's a good job it's not freezing cold, because with them getting wet like that, he'd be cold, shivering. Well, the rain's starting to get a bit heavier now, so I'm going to pull my hoodie up and my waterproof jacket's hood as well over the top of my hoodie hood. Right. But my legs are still going to get wet now with the rain hitting my legs at the bottom of my jacket, where my jacket only goes so far down your legs. Yeah, it's just getting heavier and heavier now. It's gone from fine drizzle to heavy droplets, as you can see. Well, I think you can see on the camera. when I went up that remote track to just go and explore it, he didn't wait until I come and dropped the little hatch door down at the boot. He just jumped up and his bloody paw prints like mud all up and doing the paintwork. I thought, oh shit. He just jumped over the little bits, the trap door as well. Instead of waiting for me to like pull a lever and drop it down, he just jumped straight in because we wanted to get out the rain. So my car is absolutely manky. So if the wheels going around on the tracks where there's mud and water just splashing up all the time. And that's why in this country all our vehicles are all rusty, because we get all this wet weather all the time. But where you're driving abroad, like in Spain and all, you've got the dry heat, so you don't get much rust on the bottom of your cars so quickly. And so you can see where just at the side of the road here, there's loads of collapsing after heavy rains and snow and ice, and just the weight of it just pulls it down and all goes down into the river. So the last time I came up here, it was a beautiful hot day and the river was running quite fast. It was a very, very pleasant, lovely walk up here, but it's a different contrast today because of the weather being wet. I've just thought I should have brought his leader in hindsight, just in case we do come across like a row of bloody sheep made its way right over the top from somewhere else, and I haven't got anything to put him on to hold him back. Normally I just put it around my neck and stick it down through my chest harness and put it in my waistcoat pocket, the hook in the eye, the handle, just to keep it from moving backwards and forwards. But when I seen that bit of white on that log, it just looks like the top of the back of a sheep. That's what set us off thinking about that way. Good boy, son. Are you enjoying yourself off your leader? Eh? Are you enjoying yourself, son? Good boy. Good boy. I'm still continuing to take these magnesium tablets, 2 tablets per day, 1 in the morning before you eat, and then 1 at tea time before you eat. So it just goes directly into your system when the capsule opens up. 200 milligram tablets. Now, because normally I was getting that bad, like, I mean, after the short walk up from the car where I've just come up from, back of my legs would be, the calf muscles would be aching by now. But since I started taking the magnesium tablets, it's getting better. They don't start putting and aching so much so quickly. So obviously the magnesium tablets are putting back in my body where I'm lacking. I remember that bloody big tree stump that's just at the side of the burn there. So what I'll do is I'll walk up to the top and cross over the steel bridge and go to where I turned the car around, where I was just attacked by millions and millions, well, billions of midges, because there was water on the track which would be stagnant and they must be attracted to the water. So when I got out the car, I was just, oh, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't function for them. There were so many of them. Right, so I think the wet stuff's slowing down a bit now. I'll still get my tissue out and wipe my lens again. It seems to be getting brighter. I think the clouds are breaking up now, so I might get a bit of blue sky poking its way through eventually. Because I didn't want to drive home yet, it's too early. course, I woke up this morning, silly o'clock, and I thought, right, I'll just get up now and start getting ready, because I knew he'd be ready and want to get out in the garden and do his wees and his peas and anything he needs to do before getting in the car and driving off. But I always think of the dog when I'm driving along as well. If I'm driving too far or a long distance, I always stop and let him out on his lead. I will go around anywhere with long grass, so he goes and does his toilet breaks. Now get him to jump back in the car and continue driving. Good boy, son. Good boy. His tail's gone. Happy as Larry to be out again off his leader. There's a big tree stump falling over into the... Oh, that's one of the two that was piled up on the side behind those bits of logs there. Keep them off on the embankment. The ones broke through and dropping it in the water. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, it's time I called him back now and just praised him when he comes back. Come here, son. Come here. Come here. I want him to get used to coming back again. Come here. Come here. Come here, son. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, son. Good boy. Come here. I'm not going to put it on, I haven't got his lead anyway. But I just want him to get used to coming back to me again. Come here, son. Come here. So... he just nicked off like when I approached him. Come here. There you are. There you are, son. He's soaking away. He's been running through that long grass. Oh, man, did shake it all over me. You're going to be clean anyway, son, all this rain. Right, go on then. Go on, up you go. Good boy, son. Good boy. Up you go. That's what I want to see, run. Burn the energy up. Right, so instead of... I've got me DigiPower plugged into the side of me GoPro 12. But I'm not using that this time. I've just switched it on, doing a time lapse using its battery only. So I'll get a 9-minute time lapse video without needing the DigiPower to power it up to keep it going. And that's long enough. So I can just put 9 minutes of video, time lapse on and put some nice easy listening music to it for when I add it to my YouTube channel. I always like to do a time lapse if I can, weather permitting. But it's murder when it's raining and you've got to have the windscreen wipers gone. It just spoils it. Right, there's that single pole with a strut against it. That's something else I pointed out when I came up here last time. So there's the big logs on the side of the road back there, and then you see that single pole on the right hand side there with a brace against it to keep it up. So I brought my sandwiches and my bananas and my satsumas. I've left them in the bag in the back of the car. What I should have done was put the oranges in my waistcoat pocket here. Then I could have stopped for a couple of minutes and opened them up and had them before turning around and come back. But it's not hot, so I don't think I'm going to be desperately thirsty and dry on my palate. So Right, so as you can see up ahead, the road bends round to the right. It's going round like an S-bend, and it goes up slightly, then drops back down on the other side. And you just continue up the road. So just to reiterate people, it's Sunday morning, the 3rd of August 2025, and I've come through to Kielder again, and I've came along the Bloody Bush Road, past the Forks cottages on the right, then you go over the stone bridge, and then you do a first left, and I've just followed the track up and round left, and followed it all the way down, and it brings you down to that remote farm cottage where I've parked the car. So I'll just park up facing the cottage and set my time-lapse camera away and started walking up here behind the car. And as you can see, the views are getting better now because the mist is lifting, so that means it's going to start getting warmer. Good boy, son, good boy. I wonder if he'll go back down in that ditch of water. He thoroughly enjoyed that, like having a bath in the water. No fear of water now. Yeah, by the time I walk all the way up here, about 1.25 miles, cross over the steel bridge, then go to the turnaround point where I parked the car that day and walk back, that'll be enough exercise for the day. And the dog running backwards and forwards, that'll be him fully exercised and happy. So you can imagine when he's at my daughter's house because she goes to work and the kids are at school and he's in by himself a lot of the time for hours on end, and then you can imagine how he feels now. He's out the house and he's just running free off his leader and enjoying the countryside as much as I am. So he's happy. And that's why, because I'm doing all this with the dog, he's now starting to bond and love me, and he's starting to do as he's told more and more and more. So when I call him back, he's not nicking off, he's coming back. And then when he goes missing, after about 12 minutes maximum, he comes running back. He's coming back there now, look. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy, son. Hey, come back looking for us, eh? Hey, come back, son. Good boy, son. Are you going out the park? Are you going out? Are you going to the park now? Good boy, son. Right, so this is where I'm going to go slightly uphill around this S-bend and drop down on the far side again, past the dog there. Then eventually you come to that track that goes up off to the right, but I'm going to walk straight past that today. Just continue straight up about another 1,000 yards. That's when you come across the steel bridge that they've built purposely across the burn to help the big heavy trucks come over the burn with the heavy laden with tree trunks. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy, son. I forgot to bring his treats out now. I've got some treats in the house for him. Good boy, son, good boy, good boy. Good boy. You've come right behind us, son. You're a good boy. Good boy, son. Now that's a surprise where he's come right back and he's just walking slightly behind us. That's what I love to see. That's how I had corn. I could leave him off the leader and tell him to right, come behind us, get behind us, and he would just stay right at my ankles when we walked along. It's great. Now if I could get him to do that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But you've got to work with your dog a long time. Repeat what you want from them. Eventually they get used to what you're saying. Then they know what you want from them.